It's me, it's Queen. I said Haru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. So I got a message from somebody, and she asked me, I was talking about in a video that I am not ride or die. And I was saying that many Aquarius agree with me. We are not ride or die. And she asked me, what do I mean by that? Why am I saying that? Now, let me give you a little understanding. Ride or Die is from a song. It was from an old song it was several songs that mentioned it actually when we were kids, when we were in the 90s, when I was a young girl, 14, 15 years old. And Ride or Die is a term that was in one of those rap songs or a few of those rap songs. And what it means is that you are somebody who is loyal. You are loyal to the person that you were in a relationship with. If it's a romantic relationship or a platonic relationship, you are loyal to them. And no matter what happens, you got their back or you dying. Period. You always got their back to the grave, they used to always say. To the grave, I got your back to the grave. That's what it means to be ride or die. It means you have somebody's back until you drop dead. Literally. And I'm not against the concept of loyalty. As a matter of fact, Aquarius believe very strongly in loyalty. A lot of people get ghosted or kicked to the curb because they're not being loyal. But we'll talk about that in another video. The bottom line is that this idea of ride or die goes beyond loyalty. First of all, it's to the grave. That's a long time. That means I am 42 now. If I live to be 100, that means I'm riding for you until I'm 100. And to be honest with you, I can't make that kind of commitment. I'm Aquarius. We cannot make that kind of commitment. And the reason why, not because we don't believe in being loyal, but we don't know what's going to happen with you. You see, if I promise you, and we take these kind of things very seriously, if I promise you I am ride or die, if I promise you I'm with you to the grave, that's it. No matter what you do to me, if you shoot me in the foot, if you choke me out, if you steal my money, if you, kill my mom, if whatever you do to me, I'm still supposed to have your back. And a lot of women especially take this mantra to the grave. So if he cheats on her, if he beats her up, if he, makes kids with another family, no matter what her man do, if a woman, certain women will tell their man they're ride or die, and then they'll say to their girlfriends, no matter what he do, I'm ride or die. So no matter what this man does to her, she gonna hang in there. And I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm just not. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I am when I know that I'm not. Because if you do enough things to me, I know I'm out. So I'm not going to tell anybody other than my daughter, honestly, that I'm ride or die. I will ride for her till I drop dead. I will. Even when she's wrong, I try to pick her up and pull her back together. But that's my child. Is nobody else in this world that I could honestly make that kind of a serious commitment about. I can't tell you I'm going to ride or die for anybody else. Because to be honest with you, if anybody else does me dirty, I'm out. I told y'all I'm not the kind of person that's going to stick around and let somebody abuse me. I've already been there. I've already been abused too many times. For the rest of my life, I'm not being abused again. I'm sorry. I took that vow a long time ago. And if people don't understand that, that is on them. I'm not letting anybody abuse me. So I will ride or die as long as you don't abuse me. That's what I'm trying to say. Not that there's anything wrong with the concept. Not that there's anything wrong with loyalty. I believe strongly in loyalty. If I'm there for somebody, I'm always there for them. But if they do me dirty, I'm not fooling with them no more. And you're not going to be able to say, oh, but you said you was ride or die. Yeah, I was ride or die up until the moment that you stabbed me in my back. I was ride or die up until the moment that you did what you did. Because guess what? Now our loyalty, our ride or die relationship is one-sided. Because you done stabbed me in my back. So you not riding for me. And this is the thing about it that bothers me, especially when I hear this from a woman whose man or a man whose woman is doing them dirty. What bothers me about this is that you riding for them, but they not riding for you. What? How you riding for your woman harder than she riding for you? She out there in the street cheating, got a baby by somebody else, lied to you and said it's yours, but you talking about I'm ride or die. She not riding for you, my man. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry across the board. People who don't agree with me, you are more than entitled to your opinion, but I'm not riding for somebody who is snaking me. I'm not riding for somebody that's a friend of me. I'm not riding for somebody that stabs me in my back. I'm not riding for someone. If I'm riding for you and you do me dirty, I'm out. I'm not going to do that. You're not going to have me in the streets looking like Boo Boo the Fool, and I'm riding for you while you doing me dirty. I'm riding for you while you cheating on me. I'm riding for you while you stealing from me. You know, if I find out that you're doing anything to abuse and harm me, I am removing myself from the picture. I'm out. I'm out. So I'm not going to lie and say I'm ride or die to anybody. My little girl is the only person that gets that vow. Nobody. That's a vow to me. That's a serious vow, you know. I don't take vows lightly. I don't get married. I got married one time and I was like, ooh, that's serious. I don't take vows lightly. So I'm not going to tell my lover, my friends, I'm ride or die. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell them I'm ride or die as long as you don't abuse me. That is my disclaimer. And that's the bottom line for me. And I don't care how people feel about it, because like I said before, I've been in situations where I've been abused. I've been in situations where people have taken advantage of my kindness. I've already been through that as a young girl, and I'm not going through it as a woman ever again. So the bottom line is that no, there's not anything wrong with being ride or die. It's nothing wrong with being committed to the person that you care about, your family member, your whoever it is. But my question to you is, are they riding for you, or are you riding? Are you the one driving the whole bus? You know, are you the one that's riding, or y'all taking turns behind the wheel? Because in a relationship, it should be reciprocal. So if I'm riding for you, you should be riding for me just as hard. And if you are riding for me, then it should be out of the question to abuse me. It should be out of the question. I should be able to say I'm ride or die and not even think about, will this person abuse me? But you and I both know that that happens every day. So that is my take on being ride or die. You know, I ain't dying. I ain't dying. That's another thing. I ain't dying. I will ride. I will ride until it's my time to go. But if you doing some goofy mess and the cops is coming or somebody's shooting at you, don't call my crib. Don't call my crib, because I'm not dying. That's another thing. I will ride and live. That's what I will do. I will ride for you as long as I live. I am not dying. So any of you that want to know a little bit more about that terminology, you can Google it, and the songs I'm sure that it came from will come up. But that's where it came from. It came from 90s rap music, you know, and now everybody to this day, some people don't even know that's where it came from. I hear young people that are 14 to 15 years old saying that, and I'm like, y'all don't even know where that came from, you know? What are you talking about? How are you 14 years old telling somebody you're going to ride or die? Are you serious? And in most cases, I hate to say this, but a lot of those people that even proclaim it, at least I'm telling you where my limitations are. Most people that proclaim it have the same or even lower limitations, but will not tell you. So that's what I mean about ride or die. I am not dying. I will ride and live to tell the tale. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to be the Aquarius alive at the end. Like, I got a story to tell at the end. Okay? So that's what I mean to the young lady that asked me the question. All right, guys, it's time for me to get going. Thank you all for being here. Please give this video a thumbs up and pass it on to someone else who thinks that they're ride or die, or wants to, or who knows that they're not, either or. And come back tomorrow, because of course I'll have something else to say to you then. If you would like to get a tarot or an oracle card reading, please feel free to email me. I will drop it under this video. If you would like me to answer a free general question, drop it under this video or email me. You can also hit me up on Facebook or Instagram. If you want to give me a love donation, I will leave my PayPal. Thank you for every donation. And if you would like to give me a present, I will leave my Amazon wish list so you can check out the cool things that I'm into. And you might like some of them too, especially if you're into reading. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.